Lou Williams just gave the most sorry excuse of losing a 3-1 lead I've ever heard. Listen to this.
It's a struggle to get us to the bubble to begin with. We didn't even want to go, so I think just mentally we came into it without just the right mindset to finish the job. We didn't even want to be there, and I think once we got there and we was in it, I think I was in the bubble 97 days was how long I was there. And I think about day 67, I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. So I think mentally we wasn't in it for the long game. We didn't really see, the pot of gold at the end of it. We were starting to hear the rumblings like, oh, nobody's going to respect this chip and all of that. And so I think we kind of just took our foot off the gas.
So what this is telling me is that Lou Williams and the Clippers were up 3-1 against the Denver Nuggets and said, I'm hearing Twitter. I'm looking at Twitter, man. These Twitter trolls are saying nobody's going to care about this Mickey Mouse ring, man. Hey, how about we just throw the next, 3 games? Who cares? Like, that's literally what you're telling me. Lou Williams, there's no way that the Clippers said, you know what, we're here in Orlando. We're up 3-1 against the Denver Nuggets, and we're just going to put our foot off the gas pedal because some Twitter trolls came out and said, yeah, man, we're not really going to take in consideration this championship, man. We're going to troll whoever wins it. Yeah, instead of having a ring, I'm just going to throw a 3-1 lead with Doc Rivers, and the Clippers because nobody's going to respect it. Whose logic? Who gave this idea to the Clippers that if you win a championship, because some Twitter trolls are going to come out and say stuff, they're going to be like, all right, never mind. You know what? Let's not even win it. Why even go through the trouble and the trolls? But man, you're going to be an NBA champion. There's no way that happened. I'm sorry to tell you. That's a sorry excuse. You got Trae Young in this video over here like, yo, bro, like, you gotta, shut up, dude. You're making yourself look like a fool. That is the worst excuse. Why couldn't you just be like, oh, you know what? There was a big stop between the bubble and the season. And, during COVID, it kind of really stopped our momentum. That probably was the reason why we couldn't just finish through against the Denver Nuggets. Now you're like, nah, this championship wasn't really worth it. So we were like, do we really want to go and play more games and possibly win a ring, Or should we just quit? Because it seems like that's what the Clippers did with Lou Will, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, since they've gotten there. It seems like all they do is, put their foot off the gas pedal. It's not like they've won a championship after before. They haven't won one at all. It seems like every year someone's going to troll them on Twitter. They're just going to, you know what, they're not going to respect this chip. It's foot off the gas pedal. The Clippers have been a franchise that gets clowned upon because they cannot win a championship, And these guys are blowing leads. It was in the Chris Paul era. It was the Paul George era. It was in the Lou Will sixth man of the year era when they, beat the Warriors a couple times and they got PG and Kawhi and they're like, yeah, it's over. And then they got Westbrook and it was never over for anyone but the Clippers every time in the playoffs. And apparently they put their foot off the gas pedal every single playoff run. And this is the sorriest excuse I've ever heard from Lou Williams. There's some things that it's better to keep to yourself, and this is one of it. We are abusing freedom of speech when we come out here and say, yeah, we heard some Twitter trolls out here basically are going to clown on whoever wins the championship. You know what? I'm going to let what Twitter has to say, and I'm just not going to play winning basketball up 3-1 against the Denver Nuggets. Jesus. You know how bad that sounds? That's literally what he said almost word for word, all right? But it's absolutely clown. It's a clown thing to say right there from Lou Will. And that just shows why the Clippers have never won a championship. It seems like these guys just put their foot off the gas pedal. Kawhi Leonard gets hurt, doesn't even want to fight through it. I'm out. I'm out, coach. I know we're taking it to the Phoenix Suns, but I'm out. Paul George, boom, hurt. Yeah, I'm going to be out for the next 3-4 games, man. Load management, so I'm ready for the playoffs when we get that first or second round exit. That's literally what it is for the Clippers. So I don't know what exactly they're playing for, what kind of respect they're looking for. Maybe this new mid-season tournament is really what the Clippers were looking for to win. So, yeah, man, maybe we're going to respect the mid-season tournament that's going to be played. So Lou will come out of retirement. The Clippers need you, man. They just lost to Morris, Batum. They got James Harden now. So yeah, come in, win that midseason tournament. You can hang up the shoes again because apparently you're looking for some respect other than that doesn't come with the championship that you want it with, other than a championship. So maybe that middle season tournament is good enough for Lou Will to not take his foot off the gas pedal. My man was just missing shots on purpose. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. But that sums up the Clippers franchise as a whole. Making excuses for losing, not wanting to play through injury. It's pathetic. But yeah, anyways, leave a comment down below what you think about what Lou Will said here. Do you think it's valid? Valid excuse? Should we forgive the Clippers for blowing a 3-1 lead? Or should we, go out here and lose some respect for Lou Will? Because Lou Will was literally not in the news for anything bad. It was like, yeah, man, you were on the Clippers, 6th man of the year. You made it a series against the Warriors, who ended up winning a championship. Took them to 6, beat Kevin Durant, Curry, Clay, and Draymond a couple of times, and then you guys look very promising with Kawhi and PG coming in, and then obviously sold the bag, of course, putting the foot off the gas pedal a couple of times. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below, but thank you guys for watching. See you for the next one.